Jealousy and insecurity, two emotions that can gnaw at your peace of mind, strain your relationships, and cloud your judgment. We've all felt the sting of jealousy or the sinking feeling of insecurity at some point. But what if there was a way to rise above these emotions, to gain mastery over them rather than letting them control you? Welcome to Stoic Mindset, where today we'll explore how the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers powerful tools to manage jealousy and insecurity, helping you cultivate a calm, confident, and resilient mind. Introduction to jealousy and insecurity. Jealousy and insecurity are emotions deeply rooted in human nature. They often arise from a fear of loss, a sense of inadequacy, or a comparison to others. Whether it's jealousy over a partner's attention, insecurity about our abilities at work, or envy of someone else's success, these emotions can wreak havoc on our mental and emotional well-being. In modern society, where social media and constant comparison amplify these feelings, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by jealousy and insecurity. The good news is that Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has guided countless individuals through life's challenges, offers practical strategies to manage and overcome these emotions. Stoicism teaches us that our peace of mind and happiness are not determined by external factors, but by our inner state, our thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes. By applying Stoic principles, we can shift our perspective on jealousy and insecurity, transforming them from destructive forces into opportunities for personal growth and self-improvement. Understanding the Stoic perspective on emotions. To effectively manage jealousy and insecurity, it's important to first understand the Stoic perspective on emotions. The Stoics believed that emotions are not inherently good or bad. Rather, they are natural responses to our thoughts and perceptions. However, when left unchecked, emotions like jealousy and insecurity can lead to irrational behavior and unnecessary suffering. According to Stoicism, our emotions are influenced by our judgments about what is good, bad, or indifferent. For example, we feel jealousy when we perceive that someone else has something we desire or fear losing. We feel insecure when we doubt our own worth or abilities. These emotions are rooted in our judgments and beliefs, which means that by changing our judgments, we can change our emotional responses. The Stoics taught that we should strive for apatheia, a state of being free from the passions that disturb our peace of mind. This doesn't mean suppressing or denying our emotions, but rather learning to manage them in a way that aligns with our values and reason. By cultivating this inner calm, we can navigate life's challenges with greater resilience and clarity. Furthermore, the Stoics distinguished between emotions that are rational and those that are irrational. Rational emotions, like concern for the well-being of others or a sense of justice, align with our values and can guide us toward virtuous actions. Irrational emotions, such as jealousy and insecurity, often arise from mistaken beliefs and unrealistic expectations. Understanding this distinction is key to managing our emotions in a Stoic way. Identifying the root causes of jealousy and insecurity. Jealousy and insecurity often stem from deep-seated beliefs about ourselves and the world around us. To manage these emotions effectively, it's essential to identify and address their root causes. One common cause of jealousy is the fear of loss or scarcity. We may fear losing a loved one's affection, a prized possession, or an opportunity we value. This fear can trigger feelings of jealousy as we become preoccupied with the idea that someone else might take away what we hold dear. In this context, jealousy can be seen as a protective mechanism, albeit one that often leads to more harm than good. Insecurity, on the other hand, often arises from self-doubt and a lack of self-confidence. We may feel insecure about our abilities, our appearance, or our worth in comparison to others. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and a constant need for validation. Insecurity can also be linked to past experiences where we may have felt rejected, criticized, or unworthy, causing us to internalize these negative beliefs about ourselves. Both jealousy and insecurity are fueled by external comparisons and a focus on what we lack rather than what we have. The Stoics remind us that these external factors are beyond our control and that true happiness and fulfillment come from within. By shifting our focus from external circumstances to our inner virtues, we can begin to dismantle the beliefs that give rise to jealousy and insecurity. Moreover, it's important to recognize that both jealousy and insecurity can be exacerbated by societal pressures and cultural narratives. In a world that often equates worth with success, beauty, or status, it's easy to fall into the trap of measuring ourselves against others. Stoicism offers a counter-narrative, one that emphasizes the intrinsic value of each individual and the importance of living in accordance with our own values rather than societal expectations. Practicing the Stoic dichotomy of control. One of the most powerful tools in Stoicism for managing jealousy and insecurity is the dichotomy of control. This principle teaches us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. According to the Stoics, we should focus our energy and attention on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, and accept what we cannot control, external events, other people's opinions, and outcomes. When it comes to jealousy, the dichotomy of control can be particularly helpful. For example, if you feel jealous of a colleague's success, recognize that their achievements are outside of your control. What you can control, however, is your own effort, your attitude toward your work, and your commitment to your personal growth. By focusing on what you can control, you shift your attention away from envy and toward constructive action. Insecurity, too, can be managed by applying the dichotomy of control. If you're feeling insecure about your appearance, career, or relationships, remind yourself that the opinions of others and external circumstances are beyond your control. What you can control is how you perceive yourself, how you care for your well-being, and how you choose to grow and improve. This shift in focus empowers you to take charge of your own self-worth, rather than relying on external validation. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This insight underscores the importance of our internal responses to external events. When we apply the dichotomy of control, we learn to direct our energy toward what truly matters, our own character and actions, rather than wasting it on things beyond our control. This practice not only helps us manage jealousy and insecurity, but also builds resilience and inner strength. By consistently focusing on what we can control, we develop a sense of empowerment and autonomy that fortifies us against the emotional turbulence of life. Reframing jealousy and insecurity through Stoic wisdom. The Stoics believed that our thoughts shape our emotions, and by changing the way we think, we can change the way we feel. This practice, known as cognitive reframing, is a powerful tool for managing jealousy and insecurity. When you experience jealousy, ask yourself, what is the underlying belief that is fueling this emotion? Perhaps you believe that someone else's success diminishes your own worth, or that you're not good enough to deserve what they have. By challenging these beliefs, you can begin to see the situation in a new light. Similarly, when dealing with insecurity, consider what beliefs are driving your self-doubt. Are you comparing yourself to an unrealistic standard? Are you focusing on your weaknesses rather than your strengths? By reframing these thoughts, you can build a more positive and empowering self-image. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of accepting reality as it is, rather than wishing it were different. This acceptance doesn't mean resignation, but rather a recognition that we cannot control everything in life. By accepting what is beyond our control and focusing on what we can change, we free ourselves from the grip of jealousy and insecurity. Reframing also involves practicing what the Stoics called premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This technique involves imagining potential challenges or losses in advance so that we are mentally prepared to face them. By contemplating the worst-case scenarios, we can reduce the power that jealousy and insecurity have over us. We realize that even if the feared outcome occurs, we have the strength and resilience to endure it. Cultivating self-confidence through Stoic virtues. One of the best antidotes to insecurity is the cultivation of self-confidence, and the Stoics offer a clear path to building this confidence through the practice of virtue. For the Stoics, virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance are the foundation of a good and meaningful life. By living in accordance with these virtues, we develop a strong sense of self-worth and inner stability. Wisdom, the ability to make sound judgments and decisions, helps us navigate life's challenges with clarity and confidence. When we practice wisdom, we trust in our ability to handle whatever comes our way, reducing the need for external validation. Courage, the strength to face difficulties and fears, empowers us to take action despite our insecurities. By practicing courage, we build resilience and self-assurance, knowing that we can overcome obstacles and grow from our experiences. Temperance, the virtue of self-control and moderation, helps us regulate our desires and emotions. By practicing temperance, we avoid the extremes of indulgence and deprivation, which can contribute to feelings of inadequacy or excessiveness. This balance fosters a sense of inner peace and contentment, allowing us to appreciate what we have without constantly yearning for more. Through the cultivation of these virtues, we develop a form of self-confidence that is not dependent on external achievements, appearance, or approval. Instead, it is rooted in our character and our commitment to living a virtuous life. This form of confidence is resilient and enduring, as it is based on qualities that we have the power to cultivate and maintain. Embracing the practice of amor fati. Another powerful Stoic practice for overcoming jealousy and insecurity is amor fati, or the love of fate. This concept, championed by the Stoic philosopher Epictetus and later by Nietzsche, involves embracing everything that happens in life, good or bad, as necessary and even beneficial. When we practice amor fati, we learn to see challenges and setbacks, including those that trigger jealousy and insecurity, as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Instead of resisting or resenting what happens to us, we accept it fully and use it as fuel for our personal development. For example, if you feel jealous because a colleague received a promotion that you wanted, amor fati encourages you to accept this outcome as part of your journey. Instead of dwelling on what you didn't get, you can focus on what you can learn from the experience. Perhaps this situation reveals areas where you can improve, or it motivates you to pursue new opportunities that are better aligned with your goals and values. Engaging in daily Stoic exercises. To integrate the Stoic principles of managing jealousy and insecurity into your daily life, it can be helpful to engage in specific Stoic exercises. These practices serve as regular reminders of the Stoic mindset and help reinforce the habits of thought that lead to greater emotional resilience and inner peace. 1. Morning reflection. Start your day with a few minutes of reflection on what you can control and what you cannot. Consider the challenges you might face and how you can respond to them with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This practice sets a positive and intentional tone for the day, preparing you to handle potential triggers of jealousy and insecurity with a Stoic mindset. 2. Negative visualization. Also known as premeditatio malorum, this exercise involves imagining potential difficulties or losses in your life. By contemplating these scenarios, you become mentally prepared to face them if they occur, reducing the fear and anxiety that often accompany jealousy and insecurity. This practice also helps you appreciate what you currently have, fostering gratitude and contentment. 3. Meditation on virtues. Spend a few minutes each day meditating on the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Visualize how you can embody these virtues in your daily life, especially in situations where you might feel jealous or insecure. This practice reinforces your commitment to living according to your values and strengthens your self-confidence. By consistently engaging in these Stoic exercises, you build the mental and emotional muscles needed to manage jealousy and insecurity effectively. Over time, these practices become second nature, helping you navigate life's challenges with greater equanimity and grace. Conclusion: the Stoic path to emotional resilience. In a world where jealousy and insecurity are often amplified by external pressures and constant comparisons, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a timeless and powerful approach to cultivating emotional resilience. By understanding and applying Stoic principles, we can transform these emotions from sources of suffering into opportunities for personal growth and self-improvement. So, as you continue on your journey, remember the wisdom of the Stoics. Focus on what you can control, cultivate your inner virtues, and embrace your fate with love and acceptance. In doing so, you will discover the true power of a Stoic mindset, a power that not only helps you manage jealousy and insecurity, but also leads you to a life of greater resilience, fulfillment, and peace.